So you're a first-time buyer. You've saved up your down payment, you've worked meticulously on your credit, you've budgeted, you've done everything you need to do, and you've bought your first house. And then you find out how much your home insurance is, and you're shocked. This is Curbside with Crystal. A first-time buyer, a second-time buyer, or a 20th time buyer. Typically when you buy a house, you do some budgeting. For some of those fees and expenses, you know exactly how much they are. And for other ones, you're going to make some guesstimates. You don't know exactly how much the gas is going to be, how much your hydro or water is going to be, and you don't know how much your insurance is going to be. But insurance is something you may want to check out depending on the kind of property you're buying. So recently I worked with a buyer who was purchasing in a rural area. And when it came time to get that quote for insurance, he was shocked. So typically when insurance companies look at the property, they look at lots of different things to come to the rates. They look at the age of the house, the age of the roof, the furnace, different conditions like that. But they also look at the distance to a fire hall and a fire hydrant. And these are two really important factors, and this is why. So in the case of a fire, God forbid your house catches on fire, they need to assess how quickly the fire department is going to be able to get there. So if you're in, say, suburbia in Bowmanville, the fire hydrants and the fire department are not that far away. So they're going to get there relatively quickly. But as you get further out into rural areas, this distance and the time associated with their arrival is going to increase. So what we found with this particular client is that his home was more than 13 kilometers from the fire department, and there were no fire hydrants in the area. So basically this meant to the insurance company that should the house catch on fire, chances are it's going to be burnt to the ground before anybody can arrive to put that fire out. So this puts it at a really high risk category. So if you're looking at buying rural properties or a cottage or different types of properties that are out of the suburban area, away from those fire departments, you may want to touch base with your insurance broker or insurance agent just to get an idea so you can help with your budget and make sure that things are going to be okay after the closing of this house. As always, if you're thinking about buying or selling, have any questions about the market or all things real estate, just call Crystal. Once again, it's Crystal Powell, real estate broker with RE/MAX Jazz in the Durham region and Quinte West. I'd love to hear from you. Talk to you soon.